morning with Camilla, okay, and Joel, Jules. Jules and Camilla. Okay, Camilla and Jules are new to tennis, and they are about 9 years of age. They're the same age that Coach Dave was when he started playing tennis. And today we are going to learn what our goal is we're going to learn how to hit a forehand. And we're going to do a neutral stance forehand, ladies, okay? And so forehands are on our right side, okay? And we're going to first, before we do that, I'm going to introduce you to the court real quick, okay? When you play tennis, we have a singles line and a doubles line. On the other side, we will have a singles and a doubles line and a base line at the very back. Now, what I want you ladies to do is I want you to stand right here and turn and look in this direction to me. Camilla, I'm gonna get that right, Camilla. Okay, come on over here, Jules. I can get that one easy, right? That's the nickname. Turn and look this way. Now, Coach Dave's gonna grab his racket, okay? So I'm gonna walk over here. We're gonna make sure all the tennis balls right now are off the court, okay, out of our way, or up against the net, okay? We don't want any tennis balls in our way, okay? Now, I'm gonna walk over here and I want you to look at Coach Dave very closely. I'm gonna introduce you to your racket, okay? Before we hit a forehand, we gotta know what the racket parts are. This is the face of the racket, okay? Like we've got a face, it has strings on it, ladies. This is the head of the racket, right? Like we got a head, okay? This is the neck or the throat, okay? This is the grip. You can also do an over grip on it, and this is the bottom of the racket, okay? Got it? Okay, so those are the parts of the racket, okay? So, I want you to take your racket and hold it in your right hand and shake hands with it, ladies, okay? Shake hands with that racket. Take your other hand and put right in front of, on top of that hand, just like this. We see that? Does that make sense? Okay. Jules, okay. Camilla? Does that make sense? Okay, good. Okay, so this is what we call, watch my feet, do it, mirror Coach Dave, do exactly what he does. See Coach Dave? Do just like this. That's called a ready position. We're waiting on the tennis ball to come over the net here in a minute, and we're going to hit a forehand, okay? So, here comes the ball over the net. This is our forehand side because we're all right-handed, right? This is your forehand side because you're right-handed. Have your racket in a ready position. Don't move your rackets yet, okay? Now, I want you to do exactly what Coach Dave is doing. See if you can see what I'm doing, okay? Step number one, ladies, okay? I want you to take your racket back, put this hand right here, and step, look at my feet. I step forward with my shoulder towards the ball. Good. Step number one. Step two, racket back here, hand out here, right? See my hand? It's out here, straight, this direction, okay? Let me show you the hand out here, that direction. Okay, now you're talking. Have your racket up here. Okay, we're ready, aren't we? Step number three, we're going to actually hit the ball just in front of us here, right? Grab the racket and bring it on around. Okay, let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Turn aside. Go ahead and step.
That is it.
Step number one, two, and swing three. Very good. That's a forehand. That's called a neutral forehand ground stroke, ladies. Neutral, okay? With neutral shots, our feet are almost kind of parallel, okay? There's two ways we hit forehands. There's an open stance, and we will learn that at another lesson, okay? So go ahead and show me just what we did there. Go ahead and turn. Racket back, step number two, right? Hand out here, right? Good. And swing. Okay? Very good. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, any questions? Okay, so I want both of you to get ready in stance or step number two with the racket back and your hand out here. Okay? And Coach Dave is going to grab 2 tennis balls, okay? And I'm going to drop them for you, okay? So here we go. Go ahead and get your racket back. Okay, get your racket back here. Okay? And we'll drop it just in front of you. Everybody see that? Just in front of you. And I want you to hit the ball like this one. And catch it. That wasn't bad at all, okay? You notice you hit the ball just in front of you here, okay? So that's called your sweet spot. You always want to hit the ball just in front of you. Okay, now you're ready. Okay, you ready to hit that ball? Okay. Hit the ball. Nope, what'd you do? You tried to grab your racket first. Okay, let's try one more time. Take your racket back. Okay, you catch, this hand catches the ball, racket way over here, okay, not back there. So don't worry about grabbing that racket, okay? We ready? Swing. There you go, that's a lot better. So we just hit 2 forehand neutral ground strokes, didn't we? And they call them ground strokes, ladies. Why do you think they call them ground strokes? Do you know? Because the ball hits the ground before you hit it. It hit the ground, didn't it? And then you hit it, okay? So Coach Dave is going to feed some tennis balls to you from over there on that side of the net, okay? Over there, okay? So I want you to get ready, and I'm going to feed you some forehands. Now we learn in tennis by repetition, ladies. The more you hit, the more mistakes you make, the better you're going to get. So don't worry about making mistakes, because every mistake means your next shot's going to be better, okay? So you can do it. So let's see you do it. I'm going to walk over here. Coach Dave's going to walk over here, okay? Go ahead and turn your shoulder and be ready. And step number 2, just like right here, okay? Look at the ladies. Ladies, show me what you got. Look at the ladies. Okay, they are ready. Okay, you ready to hit this ball? I think you are. Let's see it. Swing. Uh-oh, guess what you didn't do? You didn't grab that racket with the other hand, did you? Let's try one more. Good swing, though. I like your swing. That's a perfect neutral, right? Neutral forehand ground stroke. Very nice. Okay? Now the balls we're using right here are 10 and under balls, okay? These red balls, which we occasionally use, are designed for a little bit younger, but they're good training balls too, okay? So we use those as well, okay? That front foot, let's see that front foot like this. That's better. Okay, you ready? Swing. Didn't grab it with the other hand. Let's try again. Almost though, almost. Let's go again. Almost, now swing. Okay, now good, okay? Great job, ladies, okay? Now let's get in the middle. I'll tell you what, let's play a game, okay? And this game, Coach Dave is the big shark, and I'm over here in the ocean, okay? So if you hit the ball over the net, you don't have to come over here to the ocean, okay? And I'm gonna give you 2 chances. After the second chance, you gotta come over to the ocean. But you can get out of the ocean. Yes, question. Do I? Yes, we're going to show you how to get out in a minute, okay? We're going to show you. You got to catch the ball in a basket, okay? You ready? Here we go. And swing. Very nice. Let's go again. Beautiful. I'm going to give you another one. That's a bonus. Okay, 2 in a row. Nice eye-hand coordination. That means your eyes and your hands work together very well, and you'll be very good in tennis, softball, baseball, any sport that uses a ball and a racket or a bat, okay? Here we go. Now that was a bad feed by Coach Dave, so he's gonna give you another. You ready? Now swing. Okay, now what's that 2-handed stuff you're doing there? Okay, that's not what we learned, is it? Let's try one more time, so we can play this game. There you go, okay? So far we got 1 point over here, right? And no points over here, okay? So you didn't hit that ball over, did you? I gave you 2 chances. So come on over here, okay? And let's get that basket right there for me. Put your racket down and grab a basket. Put your racket down. There you go. Grab a basket right there on the ground in front of you. There's basket.